Good morning. I'm starting my morning off like I always do with a big cup of water. I'm using one of these Built Boost. They're just like a vitamin supplement. And this is some Sole water, which is basically just like a salt water, electrolyte water that I make myself. You just use pink Himalayan sea salt and water and let it sit, and it has all your potassium, magnesium, sodium that you need for the day. And I just usually put about half a tablespoon in my water like that. You don't want to use too much, and I usually just put about half a tablespoon in each one of these I drink a day, and when I'm home I try to drink 4 of these. Okay, so my first cup of coffee, I have heavy cream. I have some of this MCT oil powder collagen and vanilla. I also have the chocolate, super good. Mix that up, and this will be kind of my version of a bulletproof coffee.
So on this day, I had to do some grocery shopping and Christmas shopping, and so I just got a coffee. So that's pretty much what I had for breakfast, was just Americano with heavy cream and sugar-free vanilla. So because I was out shopping, I kind of had a late lunch. So in my skillet here, I have 1 tablespoon of butter that I'm melting. And then I have 2 eggs. And to the 2 eggs, I'm adding in some chopped up red bell pepper and some red onion. And I'm going to make myself an omelet. So I'm going to kind of whisk that up a little bit, put it into my pan, add in some Himalayan pink salt and some pepper. And then on top of that, I have a little bit of shredded Colby Jack cheese. And then I had some little smokies left over from earlier in the week. So I heated those up a little bit and then chopped them up and put them in my omelet. So you guys, this was pretty dang tasty. I added a little bit more cheese on top and then added some fresh tomatoes and 2 slices of bacon. And then I topped that with a little bit of this, how do you say it, Tapatio hot sauce, which the stuff is amazing. So I put a little bit of that on top, and this was my yummy and extremely filling lunch. And then I also had my big glass of water with that. One of my goals for this next year is to drink more tea. I know it's really good for you, and I just been drinking way too much coffee. So I have some of this Tea Me Boost, which is a vanilla matcha tea. So I have my little tea thing here, infuser, I think that's what those are called. And I'm adding in some hot water. I'm just going to steep this for a couple of minutes, and this is a really tasty tea. On the weekends, I usually keep it super simple. So for this night for dinner, I just had some of that chopped salad I picked up in my grocery haul, added on some of the canned Caesar dressing, a little bit of shredded mozzarella, and then I have 5 pieces of salami with some cream cheese in them. I don't know, again, I just wanted something simple. And then this is the first time trying one of these White Claw hard seltzers. I've tried a couple hard seltzers before, did not like them. This one was pretty dang good, especially this ruby grapefruit flavor. So they're only 2 carbs and 100 calories, so not too bad for a weekend little treat. Then I mix myself up a little bit of trail mix for a snack. So I have some pecans, some macadamia nuts, some walnuts, and then some of the Bake Believe sugar-free semi-sweet chocolate chips. And I paired that with a cup of coffee. And there is my tracker for the day. So I had a really successful day. So I knew I wanted chia pudding for my breakfast the next day, so I went ahead and prepped it before I went to bed. So I have some chia seeds here, some of this Califia Farms unsweetened vanilla almond milk, which this is the best almond milk ever. And so I have 3/4 of a cup of the almond milk, and then I'm going to use some of this pure stevia that I absolutely love, so what I use in my coffee as well. And I'm going to add in 3/4 of a cup of the milk, 3 tablespoons of the chia seeds, and then however much of the sweetener you want. I did about a half of a tablespoon of the sweetener, and then I'm just going to mix it up with my little mixer here, and I'm going to stick this into the refrigerator overnight. You don't need to do it overnight. 10 minutes usually is enough, 10 to 30 minutes, just depending on how thick you like it, but I like mine pretty thick, so I just like to do it overnight.
And in today's coffee, I'm using the chocolate MCT oil powder collagen protein. And then I have 2 tablespoons of heavy cream. This tastes just like a mocha, like a hot chocolate with coffee. It just tastes so stinking good. Okay guys, so this has been sitting overnight. I have like 6 blueberries. I have some unsweetened coconut flakes. I have some slivered almonds, and then 1 tablespoon of almond butter, which, if you guys didn't know, almond butter is such a low carb thing. I think it's like, let's see, 2 net carbs for 2 tablespoons. So yes, very good. Let me show you how thick this is. See? So I'm going to have this for breakfast. Lots and lots of fiber in this.
I'm not a huge fan of these Ultima replenishers, but my mom gave me these grape ones, and they're not too bad, so I did drink one of those on this day. They are really good for keeping your electrolytes up. And then for my lunch this day, I grilled up some steak in the air fryer, and I made myself some steak and eggs. So I have just about 3 ounces or so of steak here, 2 eggs, and a half of an avocado that I did add some pink salt to. This was a really super yummy lunch. I could only eat probably about 3/4 of it. And then for dinner, because again, I was really pretty full from that lunch, I just had the rest of my chopped salad, added on some of the Ken's blue cheese dressing, and a half of an avocado and some mozzarella cheese. Just a super simple salad. This is really kind of how I like to eat when I'm trying to get back into losing weight mode quickly, getting back into ketosis. My macros were really good this weekend, and they were really what I like to see to get back on track. Thank you guys so much for watching this little what I had to eat this weekend to get back into ketosis quickly and to get back into weight loss mode. I hope this helped you. As you can see, I like to keep my protein kind of moderate and my fat high when I'm trying to get back on track. It helps me from getting hungry, and keeps my cravings really, really low. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have not subscribed, please take a moment to do so, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.